Welcome to Techie Academy. Please like, share, and follow Techie on all social media platforms. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Let's get right into it. We are still on data cleaning, and we have been using these data sets to answer various questions that has to pertain with to data cleaning. In this video, the question we'll be answering will be in this video we'll be checking for missing shipping dates, and the question we'll be answering is this. We don't have a ship date column, but we need to track how many days until shipped. How do we add today's date as an estimate for pending orders? Now if you come over here, if you check the status, you have shipped, pending, cancelled, and so on. So how do we find out how do we estimate this pending date to be today's date? How do we give a date for this pending? What we are looking for is this shipped has already been shipped. What of this pending? How can we use today's date as an estimate for this pending? That is what this question is asking us. And to do that, we'll follow all the steps here to get to our answer. So let's get right into it. The first step will be to insert a new column after status and name it estimate ship date. After status, we don't have another thing, so we'll just use this column here and we'll call it estimated shipping date. Okay, then the second step will be to use our if statement. If I2 is equals to shipped, then give us shipped, else give us today. So equals to, remember in the previous video we talked about the if function. The if function checks whether a condition is met and returns one value if true and another value if false. So if a condition is met in Excel, if you give Excel a condition and that condition is met, this if function will return a value if the condition is met and return a value if the condition is not met. Unlike the AND function where the two conditions must be met, or the OR function where one of the conditions must be met. This one, if a condition, even if it's multiple, if it's met, then it will return a value. So now the condition is if I2 is equals to shipped. Remember to put your shipped in a string. Then if it's equals to shipped, the value if true, logical test is shipped. So if this is equals to shipped, value if true, you should give us shipped because it has already been shipped. But if it's not shipped, then it should give us, now we introduced a new function, today. Today returns the current date formatted as a date. So the current today is this function gives us today's exact date. It will give us today's exact date. So just leave the today function here open, then close the bracket according to our steps right here. So we have our ship today, and then we see what this gives us. It gives us shipped. Now here is the next step will be to drag it down. We could drag it down, or we could flash fill, double tap, or drag it down. Either way, anyone that works best for you. And now we have this 46070. Now you might be wondering why we have 46070, but this is the code that this function gives to us. The date is in the code. Now if you extract this today here and put it here, equals to today, and open your bracket and close it, we have this here today is the same thing here today. But why is this one in code? It's because of the if function. Now the next step will be to format the column as short date. This Excel recognizes this as a date, but a coded date. Then how do we turn this into a short date? First you select the entire column, then you right click, come to format cells. Format cells to format the type of cell. We could format the cell to give us only number, or currency, or date, which is what we want. Now we choose the format of the date. You could choose this 3/2012, but it says column, format column and short date. Let's see if we use this, we'll see this, but that is not what we want. We want a short date, so we'll format the cells, then look for a short date. We could use this, we could use this, we could use this date, which is more nice. It looks more nicer. Yes, 17 Feb, 17 Feb, 17 Feb. Or we use the slash, any of the short dates, anyone that we prefer. After getting it as a short date, now you can see here is misaligned. Here it's facing here, it's going here, here it's going to the left, here it's going to the right. So how do we move it to the left? We use this about alignment operators. Here is to align all to the right, to the center, and to the left. So we leave it all at the left because that's what we need. Except this is supposed to be centralized. So we have our 17 Feb, but realize something. Excel sees if shipped today. Excel doesn't see the 17th Feb. So what do we do? How do we change this? We copy all this. Ctrl C to copy, and then we input it here. Ctrl V. Now what Excel is seeing, oh, we're supposed to copy as values. We're supposed to paste as values. Right click, then paste as values here. Once you've pasted as values, what Excel sees is this. So now this is what we have. We have 2 estimated shipping dates. We can go ahead and delete this and leave only this. Make here bold, centralized, and perfect. But there's one issue. The 46070 is not what we want. So all we can do is just highlight this. Right click, format cells. We'll format it as date. You can pick the one we used before. We can also use this because that way we see the both date and time and year, but say short date. So short date will be format cells to be 14th March, that format. So 17th February, mean today's date. Then we align all to the left except this one. This one should be center. And with that, we have gotten our estimated shipping date. We use the if function to get this date. The today function is to get the exact the current date and input it. So the today's function, once we've gotten the today's date from the today's function, it will give us in code. We then convert that code into a proper short date format by using our format cells, and we've gotten all that we need. So the question, how do we add today's date as an estimate for pending orders? We have done that. Now if we had left as it was, if we had left this as it was, anything that affects here could literally destroy this code. If something was missing, like let's say we delete this cell entirely, it will affect this code like this, literally. So any small issue will lead to a break. It will lead to a literal break in the code, but that's not what we want. So all we'll do here is just convert this thing to format cells, format date, use the small short date. Okay, then align this to the left, center, bold, and then delete this one. With that, we've gotten our estimated shipping date. With that, we've answered the question for this data set. I'll see you in the next video. Ernest out.